Sorry I'm late, boys.
Thank you, brother. I fucking hate you.
All of the fish that you're about to see in these clips were caught on a day trip that some friends and I did. It started really early for me at 2 a.m, but the risk paid off and we managed to get some sick footage in the process. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Cheers. The day started off with this 10 to 12 kilo fish. It actually took Bailey's reel gun for a bit of a ride, but we managed to secure it when it holed up in a crack. It was a solid fish, and not long after I bagged one about the same size. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film. We were then greeted by this large school of cow-nose rays. I know that sometimes the snappers sit under these rays and eat, well, what they leave behind. So I went down to have a look. But I couldn't help thinking about what had happened a couple of weeks before when I'd absolutely broken my own heart with this pearler of a kingfish. He went absolutely ballistic, and I had a bit of fun with the amount that he was pulling on my float line, but unfortunately all I was left with was a bit of broken dyneema where my spear had sawn through. Just a friendly reminder to always keep your kit up to date. So these cow-nose rays came back for one more pass, but this time they had some company. Getting the skipper onto his first kingfish of the day was our priority, so he dived first. But when this larger model presented itself to me, I couldn't resist but take the shot. Because I'd already got a fish on board that day, I decided that I'd wait for one of the larger fish in the back of the school. As you can see, Matty had stoned his fish, so I grabbed it quickly. Unfortunately for him, his spear hadn't punched all the way through, but the fish was totally incapacitated, as you can see here. I'd seen that with my fish, the spear had sunk into about the first flopper, but the second flopper was still hanging out the side. So I was worried at this point that I would have lost the fish. That's why I let go of my kit and let it run. Unfortunately though, we didn't get to it in time and it had rubbed itself off on the reef, but not before I scared the shit out of Matty, giving him back his fresh king. Now this sight is definitely not something you want to see when you've just shot what would be your personal best fish. However, 5 minutes later, a large kingfish that didn't look too good caught my eye. I slowly followed the fish until it presented a shot. As you can see, the fish is quite unwell. It's unable to keep itself oriented correctly. And my main goal here was to make sure that the fish didn't end up being shark food. That meant that any shot was a good shot. I put in this holding shot even though it was mid-body. After a couple of goes, I managed to secure the fish. Honestly, I was amazed that I managed to find this fish again. There was plenty of current around, and the boys must have thought that it was a lost cause, clearly from their reaction here.
Sorry I'm late, boys. What happened, what really happened, is that I shot this through here. This is the that got off, Matty. I'm sorry, I know. Went through there, but it didn't come out.
Same as this one.
So, it didn't, yeah, exactly. So,
Go, one more, up high, boys.